I use basically these to keep the syringes fresh or stop germs getting in them. Good morning guys, I'm just going to quickly put this on because it's quite chilly. Hang on. So I do actually have my proper dressing gown, but it's behind the door and I can't bother to get up just yet. Pots day, it is actually pretty good today, my pots. I mean, it's not like amazing, but it's not as bad as what it was yesterday, so that is good. Today I need to go pick up my medications. What else? I need to do some more studying. I know I've got my 5-day driving course, but I want to be really prepared for it. So I want to have done lots of mock tests before we even start theory training. I want to do lots of hazard perception tests because at the moment that's what I'm struggling on most. And then obviously the practical is down to being in the car, getting the experience on the road. So I'm going to practice all that stuff today, and then I need to go pick up my meds. I can't remember if I already said that. Woke up really early by the builder. He's fitting a new back door on, so that's what that noise is. Just ignore that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get up and get dressed. Oh yeah. Do my face, brush my teeth, all that stuff. Set up feed. Hopefully, as you can see, I was running fluids throughout the night. Hopefully I'll just be able to run my feed today, and then, because oh my god, my feed was running so late last night just because I was running fluids most of the day and I didn't end up finishing my full volume. Not by a lot, but I really want to push myself to my full volume, because you guys know I've only been doing 1,200 when I was meant to be doing 1,400, and then I actually had to drop it down to 1,000 when I started my new feed, and then now I've slowly built myself up and I'm actually tolerating the full 1,400, which hopefully now is gonna make me gain some weight. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my feed and stuff. Hey guys, now that I've put a bit of makeup on and I'm feeling a bit more alive, I just wanted to quickly talk about a couple things. Like, I was thinking about getting my makeup done for my 21st, which is the beginning of September. It's the 7th of September, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get my makeup done professionally because I'm rubbish. And then I was like, oh wait, I have a tube on my face, like it's gonna be a bit hard for them to do it, or they might find it a bit awkward. I don't know. It's not like if I had a lot of experience, they might never have done someone with the tube before. Ideally, I really don't want it. I kind of want to take it out, but it's an NJ, so it's not like I can just put it back in again. I just have to suck it up, I guess. I know it's just because it's my 21st, and I know there'll be pictures, and like your 21st is like a big birthday, and it's like you're gonna forever look back on that, and you have that tube there. Even if I don't have the tube in the future, like it's just gonna be like a reminder. Anyway, so the second thing is to do with tube again, medication. So you guys know that I have a lot of liquid meds, or I put most of my medications down my tube, and I do them in sets. So I usually have 3 sets, and I take medications 4 times a day. So 12 lots of taking medication throughout the day, because I cannot do all my meds in one sitting because it makes me feel too ill. I mean, I can physically do it, but I feel horrid after, so I like to break it up. So I'll wake up like about 9ish, and I'll do my first lot, and then I'll do my second lot about just after 10, and then my third lot between 11 and 12, and I don't take my lunch meds at lunch. I take them between 1 and onwards, and then my evening meds I spread out over the evening because I need them to last up until the point I go to sleep, otherwise I end up fainting at like 6 or 7 o'clock, which is not ideal. I'm going to quickly show you something though. Carry me a heavy bag. So I've talked about the little packages that I get with my tube sometimes, where I have the connectors, like these bits here, and I've talked about that before, but I wanted to quickly show you what the other connector in the packet can be used for. It's actually a connector for the old style tubes that have, I'll show you in a minute, but they have like a different tip, but I use them as protectors for my syringes during my rounds of medication. So I'm going to quickly show you. So this is currently my last lot of medication that needs, I've got stuff on my nails. This is currently the last lot of medication that needs doing in this round, but these are the stoppers, and as you can see, if I just take that off, that is a connector for the old the old tubes, but I just use these as can't get it back on, as protectors to keep the top sterile. You can also use, I've shown you these before, but these are the tips that I use to keep my actual tube sterile if I want to change it. Sorry, I've got makeup on my nails, just ignore that. But yeah, these are the connectors that I use to stop my tube, keep the end sterile if I need to switch it off for a bit or whatever. But yeah, so I use basically these to keep the syringes fresh or stop germs getting in them, because if the germs do, then they travel down to the bottom of the NJ, that can cause me infections. So I just thought I'd quickly show you. That's a useful idea if any of you guys have the same giving sets as me and the same internal, I can't remember what the actual packet is called, but the little fittings. I've showed you in another vlog. I'll try and find the vlog and link it down below. But yeah, I just thought it might be a useful tip. So we've got, I'll show you what meds I've got here in case you're wondering. So like I said, these are probably like half doses of stuff because I can't do them all at once. So we've got mebeverin, I can't remember what this is called. One of these is a painkiller, I'm not sure which one it is. But we've got Benadryl here, that's the rest of my paracetamol, potassium, one of them's metoclopramide and the other one's the painkiller. I think that's the painkiller because it's less, yeah, 10 mils, so that'll be the painkiller. And that is the metoclopramide. And I only take 10 mils 3 times a day, so I've drawn up the whole amount, as you can see I've already taken it, just so I don't have to draw it up again. But that is also 30 mils, so I've taken that, and I need to take another, it depends how much I want to take in one go, so I'll probably only take like another 10 and then the next 10 later. That is the painkiller, so that's 1 dose, that's the rest of the paracetamol, so that's only 1 dose, and that's the rest of the other dose. So these are all 1 doses, and those 2 I will take over the rest of the day, and then I can draw up other meds later. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, thought it might be a bit interesting. I know you guys like seeing stuff like that. The only other thing that I'm doing now is I'm going to try and clean my Converse up a bit because they're a bit dirty. So I've got some wipes here. I need to do my movie call because I haven't done that yet. And then this is the studying that I'm doing. So I've got the app on my phone, which I did post on Instagram last night if you guys follow my personal. I've just got this notebook here that I've been writing little notes in, just important stuff that I think maybe I'll forget, or just stuff that I feel like is really important that is, in case I'm wondering what it is, I can just flick to that and look at it. I've got my highway code book that I'm flicking through. You don't need to know everything in here, but there's a lot of basic ones, like the ones on the front, that you need to know. So I've just been going through that, going through the app. The way the app works is the areas that you're not as I don't know why I'm holding the book. The areas that you're not as strong on, it will tell you, and then you can study them more and practice them more. And I know that I'm going to get taught this in the course that I'm doing, but I just want more experience. I want to feel really, really confident going in there that I know my stuff before, and then obviously it's just more of a touch-up. So I've got like a month or 3 weeks to learn roughly as much as I can, and because of my brain fog and because of my illnesses, it makes it harder for me to concentrate and learn. But I am a hands-on learner, which is why I thought the 5-day course would be better for me, because I'll be able to get like 5 days, like 40 hours driving kind of thing, and it will just be fresh in my mind, everything will be fresh. So I'm going to get as much theory and hazard perception practice as I can get before, because if I don't pass the theory I can't take my test, and that needs to be done before the end of October. So hey guys, so some of you may be wondering, Amy, why do you get changed so often? And I'll tell you why. A couple of reasons. Like the first reason being, like, I always get changed often, like even when I'm not doing stuff, just because if I wear the same clothes for too long, I mean I've always been like this before my medical problems, but now there's like kind of a medical reason for it. So basically I get really uncomfortable really quickly, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to wear this, and then I put something else on that I feel more comfortable in. The second reason being, I have something called mast cell activation disorder, and if I'm wearing something for a long period of time, my skin starts to react to it, if that makes sense. Like, it's really weird, and I can't really explain it, but if you have mast cell, then you know what I'm talking about. So I get changed a couple times throughout the day, unless I'm wearing pyjamas, because they're very like cottony and soft, and I'm usually okay with that, but like normal clothes aggravate me. Anyway, we're going swimming later. I originally wasn't going to go because I wasn't feeling that great, but I've decided I'm going to go. I'll probably go in the pool for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And I'm going to get out and I'm going to bring my revision stuff with me, and I'm just going to sit in the stands and let Tom do his laps. Hey guys, so I literally just did a live stream on Instagram and somebody said about an app called live.me, and I'm going to leave a link down below. Basically what you can do is you can go on there and you can follow me, and then when I do live streams or broadcasts as I think it's called on there, it will notify you and you can come join in and watch me, because I know not everybody who follows me on YouTube also, I mean, not everybody who follows me on YouTube follows me on Instagram. So this is a way for us all to like be able to talk, because during my vlogs, my main channel videos, you guys can't respond in real time, like it's the next day, and I tend to do a lot of rants, especially on my vlog channel, or like I talk a lot, and it's hard to have like a proper conversation with you guys, and I want to connect with you more. Now I know you can do live streams on YouTube as well, but I feel like this app would be much better, so please go download it guys, go check it out. And like I said, there'll be one link to download it and one link that will take you directly to my profile, especially if you're watching this on your phone, it'd be perfect. So please go check it out guys. We're just about to go swimming, or not just about, but in a bit. Like I said, I'm not really going to do much, if at all, but I'm taking my stuff with me anyway. Anyway, I'll update you guys when I get home, because I know this vlog's already been quite long and I don't really want to drag it out. But yeah, I love you guys and I'll see you later. Hey guys, so I just want to apologise, the lighting might be a bit dodgy just because it's getting quite, like, it's not getting quite dark, but it's definitely cloudy. Well no, it's like the sun's in and it's set and it's getting dark, but it's not dark yet. Anyway, so that's why the lighting's not as great as it normally is. I was gonna wait till I get home to end my vlog, but I'm really tired, so I'm gonna end it now. I didn't actually end up going swimming, so I have no idea why I'm this tired, but anyway, and I'm not really feeling that great, so yeah, so I just thought I'd end it now. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe to this channel and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see everybody tomorrow.